Welcome back, everybody. You're with us here on Sport Federation TV, where we talk about sport in the Western Cape. You'll remember a few weeks ago we had the Secretary of Western Cape Archery on the show with us, Marie-Louise Vermeulen. Well, we are back with archery, and we have now got the very special interview. In fact, not only is he the sports person of the year, sportsman of the year, but also world archery champion and world archery record holder, Gunther Kramer. Gunther, welcome to Sport Federation TV.
Well, thank you very much for having me, and good morning to you.
Firstly, congratulations. You are the Western Cape Sportsman of the Year. That must feel good.
That's an absolutely amazing event, and I'm so proud of it. And by the way, my wife is very, very proud of me now as well.
But tell us a little bit about that. I mean, to be able to win Sportsman of the Year, you obviously had to have certain achievements. And the big news for us is that you broke a recent archery world record to help with this achievement of Sportsman of the Year.
Yes, archery, obviously, it's like any other sport. It is hard work to get to the top, and as you know, it's very difficult to stay on top. So I'm doing archery now for about 15 years, and I've done a lot of training, and we are doing various types of archery here in the Western Cape. And I've traveled extensively overseas for international sports. That's what I do, that's what I enjoy.
Yeah. So where did you, tell us about the world record itself. Where was this competition, and how does that happen? Well,
I've been traveling in Europe. I did the European Championship, which I gladly have been winning. I got the gold medal there and various other ones. And then we had our World Field Archery Championship in Estonia,
yes.
Which was a very interesting country to have the World Field Championship.
Is it a tough competition? When you go to these competitions in Europe and Estonia, are they the best in the world?
I don't think there's any easy competition at all, and especially if you holding 3 world records before that, it is very difficult to defend it, and to shoot another world record is an absolute amazing feeling.
So you already have 3 world records and
yes.
Now another world record.
Yes. I had the South African field records. I had the African region records, which I shot in Zambia a few years ago. But this year I equaled all 3 records, not one of them 1 point down or 1 point up, which again is something I don't think anyone has done before, to match 3 world records. And so yes, in Estonia now I finally managed to get that 1 point or 2 points up on it.
How does that work from an archery point of view? How do you win a record? Is it a certain distance or a certain amount of hitting the target, or how does it work?
Yes, field archery is done outdoors. It's actually done in the forests, in a beautiful pine forest, all full with blueberries underneath. And they were ripe at the time. That was a bonus, you know. So we are shooting at black and white targets, similar to the orange targets which you maybe know from the Olympics. And your bullseye counts for 5 points, right, and the next one for 4, 3, and so on. So yes, you have to hit the bull as much as you can, and the points are accumulated. And it is a 5-day event.
Wow,
so we are shooting for 5 days, from 9 o'clock in the morning to an average of about 4 to 6 o'clock in the evening, without lunchtime. So there's no lunchtime or tea breaks. You eat when you are having a rest, when you run up to the group before you. So yes, it's accumulative, and the highest points wins, and obviously.
So you shoot. You're physically active for 5 days.
5 days.
5 days.
And some of the courses are physically quite challenging, because in Europe most of the forests are on the mountains, obviously,
Yes.
and the slopes are between 15 and 20 degrees. So walking up and walking down for safety, you cannot shoot in the same direction or one behind the other one. So a lot of courses are set like in a circular zigzag course.
Yeah.
So you're walking up for the one shoot, you're pulling your arrows, you're scoring, then you're shooting in an angle downhill, and then you're shooting uphill, and then you're shooting downhill, and you do that the whole day.
I mean, you must be extremely fit for this. 5 days of endurance.
Yes, and again, you have to train for it. You have
Yeah.
to do your walking before. I'm a keen cyclist as well, mountain biking. So you need a certain fitness, especially when you are a little bit of age already. And then archery is not a physical sport. Archery is a mental sport.
Yes.
And they say you shoot between your heartbeat. So if you want to shoot between your heartbeat and your heart is pumping because you just have been climbing up, it doesn't work well. So when you come to your target and your heart rate goes a little bit up, you have to take a little break. Yeah, you have to check yourself that you are relaxed enough, because it's all about the mind.
Yeah.
It is, yes, you need a little bit of power to pull the bow,
Yeah.
but the main thing is your mind. Your mind has to put the arrow where you want it to go. So that is the challenge.
So this is an incredible achievement for South Africa, for Western Cape. Are you feeling already that the fans, the archery fans in the Western Cape, the archery fans in South Africa are phoning you and putting you on the map and congratulating you?
Well, you can imagine WhatsApp was quite busy after that achievement,
Yeah.
after I did get the Sportsman of the Year award. And but you know how it is. Everyone phones you, like you say. Like last weekend, I was in Mossel Bay and we had a Western Cape 3D championship there. And now everyone expects you to shoot well.
Yes,
yeah,
the
because
challenge is
you can't let go. And it was actually, how should I say, more nervous for me to shoot against your colleagues, because
Yeah.
everyone said, oh, Gunther, and so on, and because you have to perform. So it's very difficult to stay on top and to make your mark again.
there is a certain psychological expertise that comes with this. Do you train your mind to deal with these emotions, keep everything calm?
You know, obviously only an archer can understand it, like in any sport. Only the sportsman can understand what is going on. It can make you very nervous, it can create anxiety,
Yeah.
and it can cause a dysfunction between your brain and your finger, which releases the arrow. So, and that is what they call target panic. So the more you concentrate, the more you can run into the risk of target panic.
Yeah.
So yes, there is anxiety. You have to train yourself. You listen to some relaxing music before you go on a competition. And your number one is, like they say, never look at the end game, never count the points. But it is so difficult
Yeah.
not to do. Yeah?
So what comes next for you now? I mean, competition continues, club competitions.
All the time, the tickets are booked for the World Indoor Championship in Kent. So that is indoor archery, totally different now to what we talked about, outdoor archery.
Yeah.
Indoor archery, you shoot from the same position and so on. And here comes the target panic danger comes in much stronger, because your target is closer, your concentration is higher, the target diameter in world archery, it is 20 millimeters, it's like your fingernail.
Yes.
That is the center of your target, that one you have to hit. So yes, World Indoor Archery Kent in England in February, and then we see another World Field Archery maybe in Finland in end of June, under the midnight sun. So there is one shoot which takes place on a mountain top under the midnight sun. So that would be something very never done before, yeah, would be something to experience.
Gunther, we'll leave it at that. Congratulations again, you're Western Cape Sportsman of the Year. I think everybody in the province is very proud, and not only in the province, in South Africa. And yeah, congratulations again to you and of course Western Cape Archery for incredible stuff that you guys are doing.
And I'm proud to have that achieved for Western Cape Archery. Thank you very much for having me.
There we go, folks. Gunther Kramer, Sportsman of the Year, Western Cape. He goes up now toe-to-toe against the other athletes across the country from the various provinces, of course, at the South African Sport Awards. But join archery. Find a club near you. Look out for Western Cape Archery, of course, doing fantastic work. And get signed up. Maybe one day you can also win a world record, world championship like Gunther has. Folks, that is a wrap from us this evening. We'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Have a fantastic sporting weekend. Bye-bye.